Blue Chip, starring Caesar Benson. Benson, man, what you doing, man? Come on, let's go. You gonna get us caught, man. Oh, shit, I know I should not have brought this rookie with me. In Miami, it's not a crime unless you get caught. I finally made it out of the streets, man. Now I got a whole new hustle. I'm getting ready to show the NBA what I got. Going into the draft, everybody was talking about how I was a 6'7" point guard, 212, my size, my toughness from playing football. Everybody was looking for me to put on the show. But Davis is a man. I mean, I was just happy he was my teammate. This guy was a freak of nature.
Oh, look out, man! Oh, really shaking. Dunked hard with one hand. Don't do that to him.
Nice performance tonight. I'm GM and President of Team Operations for the Suns. We have the 13th pick in the draft and I'm considering using it on you. I'd like to ask you a couple questions real quick. This offseason, we said goodbye to an era as Steve Nash left our team. With his departure, we're looking to the future for a point guard who can do what he was able to do for us. Do you think you can be that player?
Oh, he touched it while it was in the cylinder. Now the feed to Davis.
Yeah, I mean, Steve's a great player and all, but I'll be even better for you guys. I can take your team to heights that he wasn't able to achieve. I mean, that's not hating on Steve or anything. That's just me believing in myself. If you're looking for your next franchise point guard, man, then look no further. I'm right here.
Okay, last question. As a whole, the Suns have kept the same core for the better part of a decade. We found a winning formula and stuck by it, just rotating in supporting pieces where necessary.
I don't think it's possible to make a better pass than that guy.
Year or so, we're in the midst of overhauling our roster. We really love the idea of you being a part of that process. What do you think about being a centerpiece for the new Phoenix Suns?
That's a tough decision. On one hand, this is the in-between period where there are going to be some hard times. On the other hand, there is a light at the end of the tunnel where the talent all comes together and good things happen. The question is, do I want to spend the first part of my career on a struggling team? I don't know the answer to that.
If you were a GM, where would you draft yourself in this draft?
From the left block.
It'd be a real honor to go lotto, know what I mean? As a player, you work your entire life for this day. You dream of putting on that hat, walking up to the podium and shaking Mr. Stern's hand. To be recognized as one of the first players drafted, that's a reward I definitely want for all the work I put towards this.
Where do you see your career going? What do you hope to achieve out of your career? Ultimately, what do you want your legacy to be?
Me? I want to be the greatest of all time. If anyone answers you differently, well, they're either lying to you or they don't have the competitive fire to be great. I don't want to be great. I want to be the greatest. I want rings. I want MVP awards. All of those accolades. I want people to talk about me 50 years from now. And they will. Watch, man. I've got the fire. I've got the drive. And you know what? I'm ready. No disrespect to those two players. They're great and all. But my game's so good, there's no chance I'll be playing behind them. Look, draft me, and you'll get the elite guard in the league. Why would you have him waste time on the bench? Man, really, it's all about letting those two know that one of them is going to have to come off the bench, man. I don't know, to be honest with you, I'm still so young. I haven't played a single minute in the NBA yet, so I don't feel that I can tell you with any certainty that I'm going to play my entire NBA career for one team. I think I'm coming into this league severely underrated, and I plan on using that to my advantage.
Before we make any selection, we like to get to know the player a little better than just their performance. Answer these as honestly as you can.
Being in the NBA brings a lot of responsibilities, and some people just aren't ready for it, if you know what I mean. What are your plans once you get that first paycheck?
Easy. I want to get a nice pad, man. One that has plenty of room so my boys can crash. Let's see, what else? I'm a huge shoe collector, so I can finally get all those old retro Jordan kicks. I love those, man. Cars, watches, whatever I want, man. If I put in the time in the gym and on the court, the world will be at my fingertips, baby.
Point guard is really the one position this team is solid in long term. We believe in Rondo, and we're not looking to draft a player to challenge him for the starting role. If we were to draft you, we wouldn't want you to feel like we're grooming you to be a career backup. We love your talent.
One thought is to try and convert you to a shooting guard, such as that you could play alongside Rajon. What do you think about that idea?
I don't really have any interest being a shooting guard or sitting behind Rajon for the next 10 years. I'm a point guard, and I'm a starting caliber player. I'd love to be a Celtic, but I just don't see this working out.
Alabama wanted me to come be the next quarterback. I mean, Alabama has never really had a Heisman type quarterback. Somebody that can really pull up some real numbers, and I could be that guy. I'm gonna let y'all listen to the conversation me and Nick Saban
But they're
had.
still looking to be a team that can win the title. There is a tremendous amount of pressure to win here for any player, much less a rookie. Do you feel you're prepared to step in and fill the shoes of some of the great players that have left our team in the past months?
There's no other way I would prefer it. You got so many great players, I would just be the next step in the parade of greatness.
So after this conversation, I thought for sure I was going to the Crimson Tide, but other teams had other things in mind, and people started coming at me from all kind of angles. It's starting to get real crazy, man. The day after the big game, I was just leaving basketball practice, and I noticed some nice looking cars on the side of the highway. It's like, wait a minute, I know this guy. I think he works for Miami, yo. I know I see him on the field sometime. He's a short guy. Whatever he does, he has a lot of money, man. Both of these cars look nice. I wonder will he let me drive one.
What, you been shopping before?
Now, this situation felt a little strange because I'm leaving practice. I mean, what is this guy doing out here with bags of stuff with two expensive cars out here? I never seen this guy here before. I walk this street all the time. And now the day after Nick Saban comes to see me play, now somebody that's affiliated with Miami Hurricanes is here with bags of stuff.
We have an owner whose goal for this franchise every year is to bring home a title. He's willing to spend a lot of money to make that happen, as he has proven in the past. We bring players in, and if they don't perform, we bring in new players who will. There's a lot of pressure to perform here. Do you think you can handle that kind of pressure?
While it's true I've never experienced that level of pressure, I think it's something I'll be able to handle. I want nothing more than to be part of it. Pretty well publicized how well the players are taken care of down there.
Look, let's just say this right here. Miami wants to keep their Florida talent, especially Miami talent, in Miami. They took care of me and made sure I was real good. I'm talking about real good. You see the new clothes. You see your boy looking good. Hey, my man telling me my whip is ready. Yeah, I'm not riding the ride anymore, man. I upgraded. Yeah. Sunset gold with the flakes sitting on 22s. SS Impala. What? Every hood dude's dream car, man. What you talking about, man? Look, I know most people have the black on black, but hey, I'm going with the sunset gold, baby. You see it with the mirror tint, man. Look, I know I shouldn't have took the money, but hey, man, what am I supposed to do? Put it in my face. I needed a new car, so here I am. Right now, I'm trying to collect my thoughts. Y'all know if you've been rocking with me from the first episode, I like to come to the beach before a big game and just clear my head. So, hey, enough clearing of the head, man. Time for the state championship game. Let's get it. Hey, y'all come back next week, man. I'm about to do work against the #1 corner in the nation.